Welcome back, everyone. This is update for week 0.63. A few new things here. Someone asked for the ability to remap the movement keys. Right now, the movement keys are WASD. So if you go to Escape and go over to Settings, go to Edit Key Bindings, now you can change your forward, backward, strafe left, and strafe right keys to whatever you want. You can use arrow keys, IJKL, whatever you prefer. So that one's done. I've also, if you notice the background noise, I've added a few more different variations here, and they will play at random every time you start the tool. It has different background noises, and the reason I did that is so that it doesn't sound like completely quiet when you use the tool. So some kind of noise in the background. It's like a white noise basically. So let me know if you like it or not, or maybe I should put a volume slider as well, so you can adjust that. I'll do that in the next release. So next is VR practical shooting stages. Now you have the ability to export activation. So before it did not support activation. So if you export stages to VR practical shooting on a Quest 2, you won't be able to use the swingers or the poppers, won't be able to activate. Now you can, so it's very simple. So to do that, you go over to your change bay, enable scan base, and then turn on the VRPS woods terrain here. And then when you start building your props like this, like that, right? And then if you want to do activation, you go to F3, click on this, and just connect it just as you would normally. And when you export this, you go over to export stage, and now it will just work. So which is pretty cool. Next thing is the new props. A bunch of I have two new props. Courtesy of Dane. He showed me a design that he used to create a what we will call a rise up and a drop down prop. I don't know of a better name, but let's go with that. So if we go over to, let's say, IDPA, USPSA, or IPSC, now we have two. Essentially, it's this one here called a rise up, and then the next one is a drop down. And so if you link them now, so this popper activates this drop down, and this popper activates the rise up. And if you go over to simulation mode, and this is what happens. So something like that. So I guess, you would probably design this. And I think the way to use it is probably, you put a wall. Let's say a wall. You put a wall like this, maybe in front of this here. Maybe a steel plate in front of this one. You can raise it up so you'll block it like that. Or maybe just increase the size here. Something like that, right? So it blocks it. And then we go to simulation mode. You shoot it. And it reveals it. I guess, you guys can be creative on how you want to do this, but this is a pretty cool set of activation targets. So these are available for IDPA, USPSA, and IPSC targets as well. Together with these new things, there are some bug fixes. I think there was a big problem with resizing targets, where when you resize a wall or any prop and you save it, and then the next time you load it up, it doesn't really retain the size, which can be a problem. And so that's fixed as well. And also another thing was custom text. So if you drop a custom text object like this, like if you want to put it in the doorway or something, and then during simulation mode you actually can't go through it. It's a solid object, but now you can. Now if you go over to simulation mode and you can walk past the text now. So that's been fixed as well. Yeah, so that's it. That's all we have for version 0.63. Again, if you want to give me feedback, go over here and click on provide feedback, or you can join the Discord channel. The link to the Discord channel is in the YouTube description below. Otherwise, have a nice weekend and see you on the range.